what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
A wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us there, cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut that stuff in the trunk, next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun at my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door, what? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, cause I ain't done just yet.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 Yeah. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Yeah.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
From the gun is Purdy. This is a heater going deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. And it's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Purdy on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. We'll cobble together a yard there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First carry now. He loses the football. Recovered by the Broncos. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Now Jackson off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Brooks on the counter. Keeps himself upright. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
I'm drawn up here for Lamar. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Butker knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Nikitami good on the extra point. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it at the 30. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off here for Brooks. Escapes the defender. And they get about 5 on that 1st down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Lamar back to throw. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And he's got it, it's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Brooks is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Dukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Dump off pass to Williams. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw by Purdy. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Big strike here to Williams. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Second and goal at the Raiders' 13-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third and goal, Purdy. From the pocket, looking for a target. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Jude McAtamney on for the field goal.
McAtamney's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now. Ball at the 33. Play action now with Jackson. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Pretty throwing here on first. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Ball taken in at the 36. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
One last play before the break. This one's sent up for Lamar. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. On now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now Jackson off the play action. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
Now a give to Brooks, coming left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Now it's Montez Sweat who took him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he cuts it back right. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Raiders lead by 15 now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Out left limb makes the ground. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42.
Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. It's a foot race. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Oh! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on 2nd and long, and it leaves them behind the chains on 3rd.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
No. Hey.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Putting a receiver in motion.
You. No. Report. Hey, report.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Motion.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41. Now it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And the Raiders get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now he'll heat this one deep down the right sideline. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's keeping it himself on the 3rd down option. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders
first down throw for Jackson. Got his target, that's Wayne. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
180. Shut up!
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Broncos 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Yellow, get set, yellow. Yellow, hop.
First down throw by Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First and 10 from the 43.
Outside. Ready? Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get set. Ready, T. Watch out. Yellow. Watch the run.
Watch the twist.
Yellow.
Watch the twist.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
First down, Purdy to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Flying forward on the ground. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. They'll find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Here's Brooks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Again, they give to Brooks. Rolls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow, up.
Now Purdy. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Purdy throwing here on first. Rams got it on the sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one falls incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it'll be second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Yellow. Go ahead. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still further down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Yellow.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Point after for Minkah is up and good. And the Broncos trail by 22 now. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Go. Go ahead.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Lamar off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. He dodged the tackle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Raiders close to picking up their 5th win. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep him from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep him from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Report!
They're going to pass it here. That one connects. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Butker with the extra point. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Vaughn Martin with the pick. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Offense in the hurry up here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one taken in by Kraft. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Brooks. This one left for Lamar. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
One down up here for Lamar. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Outside, baby. Watch out. Yellow.
One final shot here. There's another one to Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think...
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder.